In this video, we'll give you the 2023 Masters rankings, DFS plays, some gambling plays, pool plays, everything you need to know. I'm Alan Seslowsky of RotoWire.com, along with Len Hochberg. The 87th Masters consists of a field of 88 players. Of course, among them is Tiger Woods.
The interesting thing about Tiger Woods, and I don't know if we've ever seen this with any athlete anywhere, his golf game is good enough to win. I was out at Riviera back in February and was up close with him. He is as good as any golfer. His swing is as good, his ball speed, his everything is good, but he has trouble walking ever since his car accident in 2021, more than 2 years ago. And to walk 4 rounds, especially 4 rounds at Augusta National, is really, really grueling. I think he can sort of be in the top 25 on the, sort of on the fringe of that.
What I like best about your rankings is that you tier them. You have your favorites, your contenders, you're making the cut, your borderline long shots, amateurs, and of course your legacy champions. I want to talk about the favorites. So you have Scottie Scheffler ranked as your #1 overall favorite heading into the Masters. How did you come up with that ranking?
Well, I think there's a consensus of the top 3 in some order. Scottie Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, Jon Rahm. I can't imagine anyone, at least 2 of those guys in their top 3. Everyone will have that. So Scheffler is the #1 player in the world right now. He is the defending champion. He has won 2 tournaments in the last few months. He came very close to winning the match play tournament a few weeks back. He is the betting favorite. He is the Draftkings favorite. He deserves to be all of those things. The last 16 Masters, the defending champion has finished in the top 10 the next year only once.
Last year, you picked Cameron Smith to win it all. This year, you have him ranked at #8. He left to be a live golfer. What are his chances this year, and what would be the ramifications if a live golfer wins the Masters?
It would just be off the charts, seismic, amazing. It would just be one of the biggest golf stories of our lifetimes. I've talked about that a little bit on Twitter. A lot of people think I'm overstating that. I don't think so. But as to Cam Smith, yeah, he came very close last year. He battled Scottie Scheffler right till the end, and it was looking like a good pick. We just don't know about the live guys. They are off playing their own tour, and there's question about how much they've actually played golf in the past year. They don't play a lot. Some of them go play in other tours in Europe or in Asia and stuff, but the competition is far from great. So it really is, nobody can really say for sure how good the live golfers are playing right now and whether they are tournament tested to come in and play the Masters.
It's like the AFL and the NFL back in the 1960s, right? A little bit, or the ABA and the NBA in the 70s.
Remember when Pete Rozelle gave the Lombardi Trophy, the Super Bowl trophy, to Al Davis? They were at odds. They hated one another. Imagine, not that Scottie Scheffler hates anyone, but imagine Scottie Scheffler putting the green jacket on a live golfer on Sunday evening. It would just be an incredible moment.
I want to ask you about a couple other favorites that are just outside that tier 1. You have Jordan Spieth at #4, Collin Morikawa at #5.
Well, Jordan Spieth, we all know about his Masters history. He's won. He's had a couple of runner-ups. He should have won another. He's been third a few times. Some guys just play this course very well, and he is one of them, and he is one of the best golfers. The last 4 years, he's only had one good year, one top 20 at the Masters. Something has slipped with his game a little bit. If you just know about Jordan Spieth and you know about his history at the Masters, you know that he is good enough to win at any time. Collin Morikawa came a little bit close last year. He was 5th. He really wasn't contending for the title, but he was very high up on the leaderboard, and anybody who hits his iron shots as well as Collin Morikawa can just, can really, really do damage on this course. His problem is his putter. There's actually a lot of rain in the forecast this week, which could make the greens a lot softer, a lot slower, and that would help a guy like Collin Morikawa, who is not a great putter.
Let's now get into your contenders tier. And Tony Finau, you have ranked at #12. What are his chances given his recent performances?
Yeah, Tony Finau has a great Masters history. He's been playing pretty well this year. He's got a lot of top 25s. He's putting better. I mean, a lot of top 25s is not going to get it done at the Masters if we're talking about winning. But the difference between a top 25 and really contending in a tournament is just a few shots. So he's been very close all year. And with his history at the Masters, I don't have him in my top 10 in my favorites category, but he is just outside and definitely warranted consideration to get in that. So would not surprise me to see him getting a lot major minutes on TV on Sunday afternoon.
Want to ask you DraftKings questions. Who are some of the guys that you like the prices on that you're getting in your lineup so you can squeeze in some of the big dogs?
There are 88 guys in the field, and 14 of those guys are amateurs or the older legacy champions who will get invited back every year. They're in their 50s or even 60s. They really have no shot. That leaves us with 74 golfers, and 50 plus ties make the cut. So more than 2/3 of the field will make the cut. So you can go to some of these lower price guys and they will be there. There's a good chance that they will be playing on the weekend and they can benefit your DraftKings lineup. One guy I really like is in the low sevens, 7,400, I believe, Siwoo Kim. He's having a good year. He won at the Sony earlier this year. He's had a number of top 25s. At the Masters through the years. I think he will make the cut. He was 12th 2 years ago at Augusta. He's at 7,400. He could fit into every lineup, and he could be a really valuable piece if he gets going on the weekend.
Let's switch the conversation to betting and gambling. Viable betting options in the middle.
Two guys I like are SUNG-JAE and Sam Burns. Sam Burns has never done well at the Masters. I think he's only played once and didn't have a good year last year. But Sam Burns, as we saw at the match play, his game is good enough when it is good to be among the best. The problem with Sam Burns is that he is inconsistent still and has a lot of bad weeks, and that's what keeps him out of the top Scheffler, McIlroy, Rahm tier. But when he is good, he's as good as them. And at 35-1, he certainly can do it. And SUNG-JAE is also outside of my favorites category, at number 11 in the contenders. He's played well at the Masters. He's played very well this year. I think he's also 35-1. These are good plays.
It's pizza bet time, Len. I like to bet a little and win a lot. Give me somebody you don't mind putting just a few dollars on, $5, $10, and it could really pay off. Who's a long shot that is live for the 2023 Masters?
So Siwoo Kim is 90-1. Somebody like Mackenzie Hughes, who is a great short game guy, I have him making the cut.
Bold prediction time, Len. Who's going to win the 2023 Masters?
Lucy is holding the football, and Charlie Brown is about to kick it. And every year, Charlie Brown does not get to kick the football. Well, Rory McIlroy, for 9 years, this is the 9th time he is trying to complete the career Grand Slam, and he has not yet kicked the football. Something always goes wrong for Rory at the Masters, but he's really there almost every year. He gets in the top 10 almost every year. He's playing very well coming into the tournament. I think this is Rory McIlroy's year.
If you like videos like this, consider hitting the like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified when RotoWire puts up new video content every day. And to try RotoWire right now for free, just go to rotowire.com/try, put in your email, and the paywall unlocks. And to see Len Hochberg's detailed Masters rankings article, it's available free for the first time ever. Just click the link we have directly. It goes to the article in the video description below.